Good morning, everyone. I want to especially welcome you to today's weekly analysis. We're looking at the market together and we'll be envisioning what direction the market will be going to this week, what to expect this week. And I'd like you to know that we did a lot of the review and we back tested our strategy and also did more learning, to see if there are some new skills we need to put in strategy, to make it more effective and more productive. So quickly, I'll just share my trading view. Trading view app. Okay. Then you'll see these indicators on my app already. Actually, not because we use indicators or strategy, but because we want to be able to identify more details on our price action. We want to be able to use London sessions, Asia sessions, New York sessions to be able to picture clearly exactly what happens during these sessions, because these are price action sessions. And that will help us to be able to make better decisions in the market, make us know when we are supposed to go very long, where probably we should close the trade we entered for, and we can be able to spot beautiful opportunities in the market. So quickly, I'm going to do analysis as usual. These are the only two things we added in the market. We added ICTQ zone, pivot, ICTQ zone, pivots. Then we added, when you come into the meeting, I'd like that you mute your mic. When you come into the meeting, please, can you mute your mic? This particular one is review, and I am on recording currently. When you come in, please mute your mic so that I can be able to not interfere with what I'm recording. So ICTQ zone, this is the indicator we turned on, and then we turned on SMC concept. SMC, that's smart money concept by Lux Agor. So this one, it's already on already. Okay, so there's another one we're supposed to turn on, which was for only sessions, like London sessions and the others. It's supposed to be sessions by Lux Agor. But the reason why we're not able to turn it on now is because I think because we already turned on the smart money concept already by Lux Agor, and I think that's interfering. So when you click on it, it'll be asking for a new package. You can see a new package on trading view. So maybe I'm just thinking, maybe I just get a new package to see if there'll be more things to see there. So we'll take out our drawings. We'll take out our drawings. We'll take out the indicators. Let's have a clear chart and then we can do the analysis together. Okay, so as usual, we go to the 1 week time frame. And from the 1 week time frame, we look at the trend. What are we trying to spot? We're trying to see if we are on an uptrend or if we are on a downtrend. That helps us to be able to make market decision from higher time frames. Okay, so we're just going to use our trend line to mark the uptrend movements coming from the 1 week time frame. Okay, so after that, we're going to look at the counter trend. If you look, you see that the counter trend is still building. Still building. In fact, though it got rejected on this part, so I'm going to take 2 more trends here because of that rejection. I'm going to do it like this. Sorry. Sorry. I'm going to do it like this. I will put I'll put a counter trend on this part like this. Then I'm going to put a downtrend again on this part. I want to be able to see how price will react to these trends. Then I can know if I'm looking out for new structures. This part these trend parts will help me see reversals very, very easily. So that's why I don't joke with them. Okay. So I know, yes, usually we'll say, let's take our price actions from these levels. We usually will take like this, like this, like this. This is how we normally take our price action. But for today, with all the new new reviews and new concepts we want to add into our trades so that we can spice it up a bit and win more trades, we'll not only put these price actions to a large extent. These price actions have been very helpful. They have been very, very helpful to a very large extent. Okay, so after putting the price action, I would love to identify. I'd like to identify buy stop and sell stop. What am I going to do with this? It will help me to be able to spot buyers. To be able to spot buyers easily. So, and then to be able to see liquidity. So this is where the sell will stop. That that label do not show because this line is too long. So I won't use this line. won't use this line because I need the label to be able to show, to help me to be able to spot what I'm doing in a lower time frame. Oh, I'm still adding more. I want to take out this line and this one. Okay, so I'm gonna use the trend line to draw it. I think the trend line brings it out better. Okay, so this is it. Okay, so what I want to put now here is sell stop. So that's where there's an aim, so that's bias. Sell stop. And this other one is buy stop. I'm gonna do it from the higher time frames. I won't do it for the time frame I'm taking in entries. I only do it from the higher time frames. It will help me to spot the end of every bias. What does this help you to understand? It helps you understand that because of, look, you can see that in the 1 week time frame, there was a touch here, there was a touch here. Based on how market moves, anytime price gets to this level, there must be certain decisions. You cannot just get to this level and just go through. There will be some serious resistance that will be experienced here. Then this is where we have market liquidity. We could use smart money concept here. We could use ICT strategy here. You understand? So, but what I want you to know that is that these are serious. Every bias that are going to be happening in this part for the rest of the week or for this 1 week time frame. Whenever it gets here, there will be a change of the bias or the movement. So that will help you a lot to make certain decisions in the market. So that's what we'll be doing for the 1 week time frame. For the 24 hours time frame, of course, if you look, you see that the trend lines we drew are still very useful for the 24 hours time frame. We have been able to spot every price action. No, we'll be able to spot the trend line. So we'll just look at the price actions. Then our bias is still okay. The buy stop and the sell stop is still okay for the 24 hours time frame because they're no more different. Then I think the price action will still be the same. There's just only some few we might not be pointed out, and that's because there will just only be some few like this. But we took a lot of price action from the 1 week time frame. Then this one, and this rejection. So this is what we'll do for 24 hours time frame. But this bias is already spotted. The sell stop and the buy stop is already spotted. So what we'll do now is just go straight to 4 hour. On this 4 hour, it's very important for us. We turn on the session breaks, and from settings, we just turn it on, turn on the events. Then we spot the two candles that begins the week, because these are the two candles that begins the week. This one and this one. So what are we going to be spotting in these two candles? We'll be spotting the high and the low. We're going to be marking it with our horizontal line. So this will help us be able to identify the buy region for the week and the sell region. I'm going to use red line to help us to differentiate it from other lines. Okay, so these are the two candles that begins the week. So what we're going to be doing with this is that anytime price gets to this area, we're going to be going for because this buy region. Okay, let me label. Anytime price gets to this part, we're going to be going long buys. So we're going to make it green. Then I'm going to clone it for sell region. So anytime price comes below and is on the sell region, I'm going to be going for long sales and short buys. Sometimes when price action will change this decision for me. So, but I want you to remember that before you break your rules, you must have you must be able to bear some of the consequences. All right, so I said we're going to pay attention to price action again, also from 4 hour time frame. So what are we looking from this 4 hour time frame? What are we seeing? There's this price action here. So this is a trend. There's one here. There's one here. There's one here. Even though these are trends. So what these price actions will do for us is that they will help us be able to spot reversals. They will help us be able to spot reversals because candles don't just move, they react to price. When you understand that, you understand the essence of these price action lines. They don't just move, they react to price. And when you have these lines from higher time frames and you're making entries from lower time frames, whenever price gets to these lines, it helps you have a picture of what's going to happen in the markets. First, I was considering not to use these lines for this week's analysis, considering to use the SMC and the ICT indicator. But when I looked at them in detail, they didn't really bring out the price action lines. They only brought out the time zones, break of structures, and those other necessary important parts, which is also good. So after this, I said in last week that we're going to be drawing resistance support from this time frame, but it normally makes our chart very clumsy. So I'm going to be taking a reverse from that. I won't do that. Made it a little bit clumsy last week. So I just go straight to 1 hour time frame. Okay, so I'm going to be spotting to know which one is from which time frame by just checking the two time frames. Then from this 1 hour time frame, I'm going to look to see anyone that has not been marked. There'll be very few because I marked a lot from the 4 hour time frame. There's just only one here and then one here. Okay, this one should be very important. Then this rejection should be seen. So these are the only ones from the 1 hour time frame. Then from also this 1 hour time frame, we'll just look at the trend. Okay, there's this trend line I always like to spot from the 4 hour. From the 4 hour, there's this trend I like to spot. Okay, so let me just spot them. I like to spot this. So I like to spot this trend. Then I like to spot the counter trend. Okay, it's already broken. This is already broken. So it's now focusing, it's going more downward. Okay, let me just spot it for some reasons. Even though it's a bit close to that of the higher time frame. So there'll be no much difference. Okay, I've done that. Then 1 hour time frame will not be much different because the 4 hour time frame is very, very close to it. So that trend will work for it. So I'm done with the 1 hour time frame. I'm just going to go straight to the 15 minutes. Okay, we agreed already that on the 15 minutes will not be spotting price actions. So we can be able to see long bias. Okay, this one is significant. Significant. This is the only one I can see now. I think I should just pick it. I should pick it. Yeah. Let me just pick it just in case. Sometimes these price actions they are useful. Oh. Sometimes price just gets there and just gives you one kind of reaction, and then you're wondering why it did not get to your take profits. These are some of the reasons you're wondering. You can see all these little ones here. They can help us get these sharp entries. Let's just take them since they are few. Okay, so I think that will be all for price action. So the next thing on this 15 minutes time frame is the psychological level. Let's just do the psychological level quickly. Okay, click our horizontal ray line. We drop it close to the closest price. So once we drop it to the closest price, take it to blue. That's our horizontal ray line color. Then we go to coordinate straight up. What's the closest? 15. That's it. Then, or 15, 15. Yeah, 15 is the closest. 15 is the closest. Then the next one will be 20. Next one will be 20. The next one after it will be 25. 25. Wait, what did I do? Let me check it again to confirm. This is what? This is 215. Okay. So this one should be 220. Okay, correct. Then the next one upward will be 225. And from this one downward will be 210. 210. Yeah. So that's all for psychological level. Okay, so if you're looking at our analysis, you see that we can actually easily get entries because our price action lines are there, our psychological lines are there, and all these lines will give us entries. Okay, so but having these entries now, can you spot London sessions? Yes, of course, you could do that with time frames. Could you spot Asian session? Could you spot New York sessions? Could you spot change of character, break of structure? In fact, smart money in general, because let me draw to your attention. I've been wanting to say this since. Because of smart money, it's important that sometimes you trade other people's stop loss, knowing how smart the system is. So in trading other people's stop loss, you put yourself in a safe part, and that's where these indicators becomes very useful. Even though we don't use indicators on this concept as our strategy, but I just want to turn on these ones this particular kind of indicators, because these ones are not just ordinary ones. So you're going to tap on it once. You're going to tap on it once. When you tap on it twice, it will bring out this. So tap on it once. Just tap on it once. Then I want to try something. Let me remove. Let me remove. Let me remove this one first and try something. I want to try if I can turn on that session indicator. That will help me to be able to catch the kill zones for London session. Let me see if I can turn it on. Sessions by Lux Algo. Okay, it came on. So that means it didn't come on the other time because of the one I turned on also had sessions. So this is sessions by Los Algo. It's not very different from the other one. This one has New York session, Tokyo session, London session, Sydney session. This is more detailed. This is more detailed. Or did I turn it twice? Let me go back. I hope I didn't turn it twice. Okay. Okay, I turned it on once. You can see beautiful sessions. So right now we are on Tokyo, Sydney session. So we have to wait. The next session is going to be London session. So we're soon going to enter London session. Okay. But right now I can't find. Okay, the Asian session. The Asian session would be the Tokyo session. This will be the Tokyo session. So I'm going to turn on the ICT Q zones. ICT Q zones. I'm seeing ICT concept by Luz Argo. I'm seeing ICT Q zones pivots. Then I'm seeing ICT Q zones Luz Argo. So we're going to use ICT Q zones Lux Argo. Lux Argo. I'm seeing liquidity and liquidity grab. Let's go with this one first. Lux Argo. I don't think it's this. Let me go back. I think it's pivot. We're almost done. The meeting ends in 10 minutes. I think it's pivot. I think it's pivot. Let me see. Pivot. Okay. It should be pivot. Let me turn on now you can see why I do not need that. I will not need these sessions again. So I'm going to turn off these sessions. I won't need this session again because of that pivot. So let me remove this one and turn on. Let me turn on ICT. Let me see this concept first. I lost ago. Okay, the concept brings the fair value gap and the break of structure. Okay, that means what we'll be doing is we could actually put these indicators and remove them anytime we want to be able to spot other blocks, fair value gaps for making decisions of entries. We could turn it on, spot it, because if you look now, you find that if for any reasons, let me see, smart money concept by Los Ago. tapped on something I shouldn't have tapped on. It's now bringing me here. Smart money by Lost Argo. Okay, I tapped on my screen because I'm using a screen touch. I think I tapped 2 times. Okay, so smart money is bringing out character, change of character. It's also bringing out other blocks. It's bringing out the huge other blocks. So you see that this will get our chart very busy. So you can turn them off at some time and turn them on at some time. So I'm going to remove them now. So I've removed them. Then the ICT, the ICT by ICT Q zones pivot will give us the London and Asian session. And you know, we have a particular strategy we want to employ, which we took during our class. And during I spoke about it. Okay, I think it was during the class when the tutor that taught on Saturday taught us. Then I did some research as well. And just look at, if you're back testing this, you observe, just I think only in this occasion it didn't happen. You observe that every time the London session broke the Asian session high, that's the higher high for the Asian session, price never broke the London high session. You see that? So that means we can use the London session breaking the Asian high to spot a good entry for a bearish move. So if you spot this is a good spot for a bearish move. The only time price got retested, see, it stopped on our price action level. Now you see why our price action level is useful. It stopped our price action level. The London session also stopped on our price action level. So you see why our price actions are useful. If you look at our price action, you will see that it's at every point it was useful. So, but what you don't know is what will make that price decision at that level. So that's why we just want to mark them. Just the same way we have these psychological levels and we're like, okay, what actually pushes price? And we say that's where the institutions pushes price. You see? So this indicator will help us to make to be able to pay attention to some details. Look at the same thing played here. The London session broke the Asian high. That became a good entry for a bearish move. Here would have been a change of character if he had broken the structure. But no, it got to this price action and got rejected. This zone will become an entry for you. When you entered, you notice that though there was a retest, it never got to that part. Rather, what it did was it got rejected on this other price action level. So this can be a second entry for you. So you can make 2 entries. Look at another one. So this became a downtrend. You can make another entry on the New York session. If you close this trade here, you are in a massive profit. Why are we doing these things we are doing? We're here to make money. So yes, I hear some mentors will tell you don't use indicators because I don't use indicators. Yes, this is not just an indicator. These are concepts. Yes, though they are called indicators, but these are concepts that helps you see the move in the market, the price action moves in the market. I am very much interested in that because those most of those mentors that say don't use indicators, most of them don't know when market is going to be reversing. They gamble it. So they take an entry and they don't know they are targeting a TP, and next thing they just see market start turning. But these concepts, the smart money concept, the ICTQ zones, will help you see spot liquidity. You can see this is liquidity. To help you spot liquidity. It will help you spot large entries for huge profits. So these are the basic things which I just wanted to show us today. If we just do a little bit of back test on the 24-hour, do a little bit of back test. Let's say we back test this side. Okay. So I'm gonna look now. How do I make my entries? Remember the confluences. Because of time, I don't think I'll be able to type it fast. Let me try. Trend, price action. Now, price action is very detailed, right? Psychological level. Then news. Whenever it's on news, be careful. What else? Okay. Trend, price action, psychological level, and news. These four confluence or factors are very key. I think there's one other one that I'm trying to remember now, but it's not coming. Because of time, let me just do this back test. Time is just 1 minute and the meeting will be over. So I'm gonna look at price action trend. Let's see, and I'll take an entry. So as it's moving, I'm looking. This is a reversal. This is a swing market. I've not seen any trend. Okay, that's it. So immediately the swing broke this lower low. This lower low means a lot. It can be a support, it can be a lower low, it can be another block. Most of us that have been attending our classes, you now know a lot of all these things I just mentioned now because you now know price action. I put my stop loss here. Let me see. This has already moved. So if you took it when it broke, the retest, you already make some profits. So, but I want to see if it